How y'all doing? Yes. I just wanted to come on here and give a little look moment. This was one of my looks that I gave in Dominican Republic. Some of the kids was living for it. Some of the kids was confused. What is it? I don't know half the time either. So I'm going to talk about that, about my trip to Dominican Republic, Punta Cana in particular, a little bit later on in this video. But let me just get straight into Love and Hip Hop Miami. I wanted to give y'all a look also. I used to do looks on the reunion shows all the time. Some, it's mostly just for jokes, shits and giggles, but this look is an actual moment. It's an actual look. Fenty Beauty all day. Fenty Beauty all day. Okay, so, yeah, what did I want to talk about? The looks. Just a few things that kind of stuck out to me. I thought Bobby looked good. And I liked his jacket. Trina looked like Elvira. I wasn't quite sure what was going on with Trina's look. I'm not sure if she knew either. And she had a whole bunch of like white powder underneath her eyes. And I don't know, they should have like dusted that off more or used some powder that was closer to her actual complexion, because she looked the fool. She just had some white powder stuck up underneath her eyes, and I was just like, Trina, you're supposed to be the baddest chick, but as Kai would say, you looking like the saddest chick. I didn't know what the hell was going on with Katrina Taylor. Joy looked stunning. Her outfit, her gown was forgettable, but she looked great. Who else? Nina Parker looked good. Whatever Veronica Vega had on, it was loud. Whatever it was, I know it was hot pink and very Veronica Vega. But she was sitting, from what I can see. She was giving it to the people for sure. Amara La Negra, we already saw what she had on. Well, if you follow her on Instagram, you saw it when they taped the reunion show like weeks ago or so. Amara La Negra, she looked great. She had on all red, heavy eyeshadow, dark green, lashes for the gods, and all the good stuff. So Amara looked good. She had braids in, I believe. What else happened? Who else was on there? That's all that I can remember. I'll talk Shay. I thought Shay looked good, but I wasn't quite sure what was going on with Shay's hairpiece. She had like a clump of hair right here on the side or something. It was like they glued it, but then she had the side shaved. It was Ashanti foolish. It was Ashanti foolish. I don't know who does Shay's hair, but they really need to get fired, because it's just been too many times her hair's been looking crazy. Who else? That's all I can think of right now. I'll talk as I go on. Okay, so it started off with Trick Daddy. Well, it's actually started off with Bobby Lights and Trina. Y'all know they cousins. They talked about their brief relationship. Trina was just like, look, Bobby comes from my dad's side of the family, and I don't deal with my dad's side of the family. So, me opening up to him is a whole nother thing. Like, and he should just respect the fact that I even open up to him and let him in, because I don't fool with anybody from that side of the family. And Bobby was just like, oh yeah, Trina, I understand, I get it, yada to the yada. And I'm just like, when is Bobby Lights gonna stop kissing Trina's ass? Is it gonna happen in this lifetime? Come on, Jesus. Is it gonna happen in this lifetime or the next lifetime? It's just like, come on, Bobby, let it go. I know that's your cousin, and I know you love her, and family first, and whoop to whoop, wop to wop. But you can pay me. She wouldn't keep dissing me on TV. left and right. And I'm just so like, okay, well, that's just my cousin Trina, but I love her. Y'all said, child, bye, tied and through. She would get no more of my black ass time. Okay. So anyway, let's see. They got into Bobby Likes Music. Trick Daddy, he said, he always has nice things to say about Bobby. He said that Bobby let him listen to one of his songs. He was just like, that's a hit. Nina Parker asked, is there a lot of homophobia in the industry? Trick Daddy was just like, yes, there's a lot of homophobia in the industry. Well, there's a lot of homophobia in the world in general. And so she was just like, it's going to be harder for him because of who he is. But, he's on this show and, he's living out and proud. He's not hiding it like some of them are. And so, good for Bobby. We all here for Bobby. And, I'm just excited to see his progress and just see what he's going to do and everything that's going to happen. My ear is itching like crazy. Ooh, girl. We got she-mail. Shouts out to RuPaul. Shouts out to Bobby. I think he's very talented. And if Trina don't see it, just forget it and let it go. But he's never going to do that, is he? So, it's a broken record. Tamar Braxton. Okay. So moving on from that, we have Alvin, which is Trina's assistant, and Bobby. Now, Bobby was the one that jumped this out. Bobby was the one that started this whole thing with him and brother Al. He was definitely the one that started it this time. I'll give him that. Bobby was petty as hell for that, but he don't care. So he was just like, Trick Daddy mentioned something or said something. And then he referenced that whole thing to Alvin. Then Alvin's sitting on the other side of the couch next to Trina and Joy. And he's just like, yeah, you'll never be me, honey. You'll never be me. And I'm this and I'm that. You want to sit on the winning team. You want to be over here with us, honey. You'll never pull what I pull. I'm rich, you're broke. Yada to the... all this extraness for no reason. And meanwhile, you got all these straight people up here laughing at y'all. Looking a fool. Doing that whole gay act. Just stop. Stop it. Quit. Why don't ya? It's just, for what? What exactly is all that for? Seriously. What exactly is all that for? But that's just a part of the culture, child. I mean, you run into many. And then once it was all said and done, each one of them said that they don't have an issue with the other. So what in the hell was the problem this whole time? That's the why y'all couldn't just get along. Trick Daddy said y'all both need to chill out and just get men together and be friends and call it a day. In which at this point I agree. Cause it's just like, why? All the extraness, child. Tied and through. Sit down, both of y'all, please. Life too short for the mess. It really, really is. Okay, so moving on from that, what do we get into? We get the Pleasure P, Shay, and the whole Pretty Ricky. So Shay, first thing she did was apologize because she did not know the whole situation. They said that she was against the whole Pretty Ricky reunion. And my whole thing with that is like, who cares? Whether she was against the Pretty Ricky reunion or not. I mean, they was gonna do what they wanted to do anyway. But she was just like, yeah, I was, but I wanted to apologize. So she apologized to Baby Blue. Y'all know they worked together, so they was able to get a closer relationship than the other guys. So Spectacular was like, is that the only one you owe an apology to? And she was just like, no, I want to apologize to each one of y'all. So Shay was actually showing a little bit of maturity. So shouts out to Shay Johnson. So she started talking about her relationship with Pleasure P. Of course, it's a double standard when it comes to that. Pleasure P feels like his woman should be acting that way, although he's given her no reason to act a certain way. But I mean, that hood rat was just in her anyway, so it didn't take much to like bring it out. But you doing stuff to make her go off and act a fool on you. And you know, he don't care, child, because he was right there talking to Gabby. They had Gabby on the screen. Baby Blue read her for filth. He was just like, look, you know what you was doing. You was trying to, you know, get attention from him. You were, you know, just trying to get on the come up, like many women are, in this industry. So, you know what you was doing, and she was talking her mess. Shay started arguing back and forth with her. Then here come the kitties, Mama Kitty and Daughter Kitty out the audience. Shay said, I'm still trying to figure out what y'all look like. I hollered. Shay's comebacks to everything. Shay knows how to read. Shay Johnson definitely knows how to read. I'm going to have to put on my reading glasses for her, for sure. Because she's not the one. And so they get up and try to fight. And, you know, there was nothing really to that. Shay basically, she walked into the whole situation. And she went off. She saw her man sitting with another woman. And she went off. You know, it's as simple as that. Do I think that it was wrong? Yes and no. Yes and no. But, you know, from her standpoint, she didn't know. She knows that men roam, and I'm sure she knew that Pleasure P have, you know, roaming tendencies. And so she just popped off. She just went off. But she do need to change a lot of her actions if she really want to make it, especially like on this kind of cast where it's all about who you know, who you hang with, the in crowd. You know, that's all what Love and Hip Hop is about in general, it seems like to me. So what else? Baby Blue going off because Liz and Shay are friends, and Liz spoke on the whole situation with Pleasure P, and she spoke on the whole situation with Pleasure P and Shay. And Baby Blue read Liz out of nowhere, saying that, oh, who is you, bitch? You need to shut up. You don't know this whole situation. Shut the hell up. Baby Blue reading Liz, and then Prince, he gets up to defend Liz because Prince and Liz was in a relationship. Prince gets up, then Slickum comes out and tries to run at him and tries like he's trying to fight him. He's just wild animal behavior. And but you know, he was just playing and he started laughing out to the yada, and Baby Blue was just like, oh, that's your bitch, I ain't even know that. And I heard through the grapevine that some of the men in Miami, if not all of them, you know, just call women bitches left and right, all up and down Liberty City or wherever. And so y'all tell me in the comments, is that true? Do I have any Miami subscribers? Hey, I want to go to Miami. But y'all let me know if that's true. If men just go around calling females the B word, just all around the town, just all around Miami. And it's like, damn, he was just, so it just came out of his mouth just like spit, like it was nothing. I was just like, Lord. And the fact that nobody else checked him, which was crazy. Y'all scared of that little midget man? Y'all scared of that little thick man? Baby Blue, whoa. And then he got into it with Nina too. Nina read him. He was just like, she was like, look, this is a reunion where everybody has the right to speak on whatever they want to speak on, and you know, male, female, whatever, like it don't even matter. And so I was just like, I'm totally here for it. I'm totally here for it. Nina Parker, read, okay? I was like, Lord, she was getting upset too. She started shaking. I was like, ooh, don't let that woman break that chair. No, I love Nina Parker. We love her. I love Nina Parker on the Daily Pop. Okay, so what else is going on? Prince was nervous in his little pink suit. They got on Prince, and his whole sexuality has been questioned. He says, well, he can't do nothing about the octaves in his voice and all that. And it's not just the octaves in your voice, sus. But okay. And so he was just like, you know, it's just a lot of ignorance in y'all take, which I do. It is a lot of ignorance, to be honest. Like I said many times in my videos, females, whether they're straight, bi, or gay, can hang around dudes all day and it's nothing. But if a dude even looks gay, attempts to be gay, or a straight dude hangs around gay people, they think he's gay too, which is stupid and ignorant. And like I always say, women can bounce back and forth and be straight one day, gay one day, bi one day, do whatever one day, but as soon as a man be the same way, he's gay for his days on end. Endless, darling, endless. So there's definitely a lot of double standards when it comes to that kind of stuff. They got on Bobby, Malik, and Jeffrey, and that whole situation. Malik really did a good job of making people feel sorry for him, but it didn't work for me, bitch. It did not work for me, because I will never forget what you did to Bobby. You basically took, now I want to say took as if he forced Jeffrey, but he basically took Jeffrey from Bobby. They were still in a relationship, and you didn't give a damn, sir. You sitting here in this public bathroom with no tissue and paper towel, crying about Jeffrey, a man that you ain't seen in 25 years. You still got feelings for him after 25 years? You ain't give a damn about him after 1 year, so you gonna wait another 24 to say, you know what, I'm in love with you. Child, please. Oh, are you in a relationship? Oh, I don't care. But you over here in my bed, so let's do that thing. I don't feel bad for you, Malik. But I can definitely relate to the things that he was saying. He was just like, I'm not a party promoter, but he was basically saying that, people in Miami, men in Miami can be very homophobic. And, if they know that you're gay, they don't want to be bothered with you. They don't want to sit next to you. They give you the shitty jobs or whatever it is, and which I can completely attest to that. That whole kind of treatment. And Bobby Lights, he agreed. Miss Kitty, the little kitty, daughter Siamese cat, she mentioned that she was with Bobby one time and they treated Bobby like shit in the club. They was just like, yo, get that faggot out of here and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's definitely it's a trip. It really is. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that in my later on in this video when I talk about my trip to Punta Cana. So yeah, but Bobby and Malik, they didn't get up and fight or act like they had any kind of issue with each other. But Malik did reveal that he's done with Jeffrey. He's completely done and over and tired and through of Jeffrey Reynolds. And so Jeffrey said, we came here together. This is my first time hearing that we are over. Like Keisha Cole, I just wanted to be over. And so I was just like, well, he picked an interesting time, but Malik, all queens are crafty in some kind of way. He knew what he was doing to get ratings and, to get that whole thing. But I bet if Jeffrey and Malik is back on Love and Hip Hop Miami next season, I guarantee you they're going to be back together. It's a cycle, just back and forth, up and down. That's what the kids do, and that's what the straights do. That's what people do in general. Up and down, back and forth. It's familiar. That thing familiar. But Malik, I don't hate you, but I don't like you either, because you tried it with Bobby. And Jeffrey, although you're cute as a button, all of them I think is attractive. I can't fool with you either, because you're a snake and you tired and through. And I want you to find your own residence. I want you to find your own place to stay so people can't put you out the house, Jeffrey. You don't been put out of Bobby's house, Malik's house. Miami Tip might give you a place to stay, but she's staying with Bobby. So it's just like, what did Miami Tip have on? I like Miami Tip. I really do. But, her outfit choices are ridiculous. I don't know what she looked like. I don't know what that thing looked like. I don't know. Some people say she looked like a dinosaur. I don't know. But I just know her outfit choices are stupid. Why? It's just childish. Okay. So let's see what happened. What else happened with the whole thing? Trina and Trick Daddy and some big man got up and did the Paradise song, which is a cute little song. Paradise. It's kind of cute. It's kind of a bop. I'm not going to buy it. But I do think that it's a bop. If I can find some way to bootleg it, that would be great. Yeah, I got a closer look at what Veronica Vega had on. I thought she looked fierce, like with fit wise and I thought she looked fierce in her hot pink. It definitely made her stand out. But when I saw the whole, well, we're gonna see more of the outfit because her segment's coming up with the Mara them. But it's like I don't know. It looked like a bunch of jackets tacked on to a one piece. I don't know. I don't. Tacky toy. Okay, what else is happening? Okay, so we're gonna end with Love and Hip Hop with the whole thing with Amara, Young Hollywood. Who else was on stage? Trina, Veronica Vega, JoJo, Steph Galore, Lenore, whatever the hell her name is. It don't matter. I don't like her. And so they started talking about the whole thing, and Young Hollywood's whole thing is that Amara is blowing this whole thing out of proportion, and that she's trying to make it seem like it's one way when it was really another way. And Amara had her little slight comebacks, but Young Hollywood revealed that Amara. Well, before I talk about that, Nina asked Trina, was it appropriate for Amara to bring her mother to like a business deal or whatever? And he said no, and she said no. I would never bring my mother somewhere like that because she's very sensitive and protective of me. In which I can see how that's seen as unprofessional, for sure. But if your mom is your manager, I don't think her mom's a manager though. So, lesson learned. Just don't do it anymore, Trina. Amara. Some people are cool with it. Some people aren't. But back to the whole Young Hollywood thing. He said that Amara came and laid down on his bed with bed sheets and a pillowcase and the bed frame and the mattress and extra blankets, all kind of stuff. So I don't know if she was moving, if they just took down her bed. I don't know what exactly he was referring to, but it pretty much cut off after that. And she was just like, yes, I did come to your house and lay it on your bed. So I don't know if he's just trying to make something out of nothing. Maybe she thought they was cool. And, before this whole thing happened, she came and laid down on his bed, was just chilling. I don't know all the details. But Young Hollywood is still not going to take away, even if Amara was trying to sleep with you at one point, it's not going to take away the fact that you're an asshole. And the fact that what you said about her was extremely offensive to her, to all black women, to all Afro Latinas, to me, to black men as well. Those who are, who gives a damn. Most of us don't. Because they, going after women that look like Veronica anyway, but say she black. Oh, God. Exhausting. So that's pretty much it. So we're going to see all the tea what's going on with Amara and them and the rest of them next week, child. I might give you this look next week. Who knows? I don't know. It just depends on how I feel and what's going on in my life. And I think it's just going to be 2 parts. So I'll try to do a little something, child. Okay, but on to my trip. So, for a few friends of mine and myself went to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. We came back on Sunday. We went through March 7th through the 10th. Yes. Flew on Delta Airlines. We're going to definitely try our best. It was, it was very nice. Shouts out to Delta and all the rest of them. But we're going to try our best to do first class next time. Because it's just so tight. It's so tight. It's so cramped. People walking back and forth, pissing every 5 minutes. And I'm just like, why y'all didn't pee before y'all got on the plane? People wear me out. And they flying back and forth. People, want sodas and water and peanuts. And this big ass cart scorpion up against my knees. And I can't move and I have cramps. Because I got polycythemia and stuff. And my blood thick. And I'm just like, what y'all get the hell on? Please get out my face. Please. So we arrived, and the island of Punta Cana, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The men was absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, just all colors, just caramel, completely beautiful skin, beautiful hair, beautiful teeth. They was whistling at us as soon as we got to the Punta Cana airport, just whistling, and you know, everybody was so nice, and they took our bags and put them on there. Now, one thing I will have next time is some tips. I had some. See, this trip wiped most of us out. None of us came with a wallet full of cash in our pockets, like we said we was, because money's tight, bills, responsibility, family, whatever. What you gonna do? You ain't finna be broke when you get back, is you? So hey, so be broke while you're on the trip. No, but we went to a resort, the Rio Hotels and Resorts, darling. I still have my little tag on, right there. Clear? Yeah. We went there, all inclusive resort, free drinks out the ass. They fed us bomb. It was just amazing. My friend, a few of my friends can speak a little clip better Spanish than I can. All I know is a few words. So shouts out to Sunset LaFleur. She definitely did that when it came to speaking to those men. You know, and you know, she's just a natural flirt, and you know, she propped them titties up and it's a wrap. A gorgeous friend, Cassandra, you know, stunning. You know, she could just walk into the room and just own it. And, you know, what I love about Cassandra is the fact that she's so, I guess I'm using their names. They don't care, child. We family. She's so, like, nonchalant. And you know, she don't even care. Like, she's just so chill and just like, hey, how you doing? You're beautiful. Thank you so much. So anyway, y'all, like, I love that. I love the fact that she don't let nothing like boost her head up, or you know, like, obviously she knows she's, you know, that thing, that she's everything, but she's just so chill. She's just like whatever, and you know, I definitely, you know, rock with her, and you know, that was my little roommate during the time, so you know, definitely got to know her and spend more time with her, and that was great. Anyway. So yes, the result was lovely. We was greeted as soon as we got there. We had drinks. We went to the front desk. Was greeted by amazing drinks. I wanted to know what their drinks was. Oh, it was so good. It was so fruity. Like me, it was like home, darling. It felt so home, dude. Let's see, the hotel room, absolutely immaculate, beautiful. I wish I had pictures to insert and show y'all, but y'all know I'm not that fancy child. And yeah, my phone died actually while I was there. Meaning drowned, ho. My phone drowned, ho. I went to the ocean, and the shit just drowned. Straight like that. The shit just drowned. And no, I didn't actually get into the ocean, but you know, the currents, I kind of went far out there, and the waves came, and I forgot my phone was in my pocket, so my phone was getting ready to go out anyway, like Sierra. So it finally did, and so that was upsetting, the fact that I couldn't, you know, get on social media and talk about it then with y'all or whatever. But you know, it is what it is. I got, you know, shouts out to Juan, who came. Y'all done met Juan. Y'all done seen Juan before on my channel. He definitely helped me out with the phone thing, so shouts out to Juan. Always a good time, pushing on, I don't know how many years of me knowing that. What he says, he's Puerto Rican, Italian, African, or whatever. So it was just beautiful, y'all. Such beautiful women. Oh my gosh. Such a beautiful culture. And I had to inform my mom. I was just like, yeah, sis. I mean, you know, they Latino, whatever, but they black. Most of those people in Dominican Republic was black, straight up. And you know, they just spoke Spanish, and they was just just so nice. We had free drinks. We could wake up and be like, ho, I'm going to get a drink, and I'm finna drink all day. They fed us. It was just a beautiful trip. It was my first time on a plane, first time going out of the country, and it was incredible. Now, that turbulence on the plane, that turbulence kind of took the kids almost out, because it kind of feels like, you know, you're your stomach is dropping. Like if you're, going up a roller coaster, then it shoots down, like in the Fantasy Mariah Carey video. It's definitely like that. And my heart started to, I had to hold my heart. My friends was kind of laughing at me. And I was just nervous. I was just like, I ain't never been through nothing like that. But other than that, it was just a lovely trip and incredible. Shouts out to David and Pedro Progreso. What's his name? Padero, whatever his name is. It was beautiful. The few little cons that I had. Probably the biggest little con we had. So we went to this club. Great club. Lit club. Okay. I forgot the name of the club that quick. My memory is so bad, y'all. I have so much Fenty Beauty on. It's just, I don't know. But one thing I did notice was a lot of people was calling me ma'am and all that kind of stuff, in which I wasn't offended. I didn't even have on any makeup most of the time. And so when I got to the club, I was getting a few looks from some people or whatever, not so nice looks, but I just ignored it. But I remember being out on the floor dancing and pooching, and my friend Faith, she actually noticed this guy that was like staring at me like up and down like this. And obviously I don't, some people might think I'm a female, but I'm a male. I don't identify myself as a female. I just play in females fashion because it's fun. Little girls got so much more shit than little boys. It's fun. It's just a part of me and who I am. I'm a gender bender. I guess I would say that. And I like playing that whole androgynous type of look. But I just can't do it every day because I work most of the time and it's hot and tired and through and, whatever. So every once in a while I give y'all a look. So anyway, I wasn't even giving looks in the club, really. I was just dressed in regular clothing. But obviously, with the hair, they probably thought, something different. So anyway, he was looking at me up and down. And my friend was just like, let's move to the side, sis. You come over here and you go over there. I was just like, okay. And I remember being in the back. I remember standing in front of these two guys who was really tall, and they kind of blocked me and they kept getting closer to me as if they was trying to like bump me out the way and bump me off the dance floor. So I just went to go sit down and chill. And her friend Cassandra Cassie, she stood by my, she was chilling with me. She was like, look, you good? They all in their own way, they were checking on me, make sure I was good, and all that kind of stuff. So, when I related back to the whole Love and Hip Hop thing, I can completely understand where Malik was coming from. Because just like African American people, Dominicans and Latinos and stuff, they're not really with the whole gay thing either. They can be very homophobic at times. So, and then, we're in a Dominican club, we're American. They obviously know we're American. And so, it wasn't just the whole homophobia, slight gay thing. It was, the fact that they didn't know us. We was kind of mean mugging, kind of sitting back chilling, like, we didn't care for the music or that, we didn't know none of the songs mainly. But there was a part where they was getting lit and they was playing a lot of American music. They played DMX, Y'all Gonna Make Me Lose My Mind, played a little 50 Cent, and I wanted to go out there and fuck it up, but I just didn't feel it at that moment. But after a while it ended up, getting better, and more people came over to us and started, talking to us and shaking our hands and all that. My friend Faith, she was very popular down there, very popular down there, darling. So shouts out to Sunset LaFleur. This is a mess. So yeah, that was the main con. And I also kind of noticed that in certain like higher level positions at the resort, or just in general, they kind of had like the lighter skinned Dominicans working, up in the front, like with the people, but the darker skinned Dominicans was like cleaning up and more I guess, submissive or lower grade roles than the lighter skinned Dominicans. So I kind of noticed that little colorism thing too, which kind of brings me back to the whole Amara situation and the things that she was talking about. So I definitely see, seeing different shows on TV and, knowing a little bit about Dominican Republic before I got there, I kind of see exactly, what's going on. But when you think about it, they don't have like a big Black Lives Matter movement down there. They don't have a big gay scene down there, especially in particular Punta Cana. So, I get it. I wasn't mad or anything, but it was just like, oh, okay, so it's like this. All right. It really is like this. All right. But overall, it was an amazing trip. And I did have fun at the club, absolutely. A lot of tourists was there. A lot of people not from there was there, and it was cool. Nice size club, and it was kind of lit. It was definitely kind of lit. I actually wouldn't mind going back there for sure. And I actually wouldn't mind going back to Punta Cana. I actually got close to a lot of people that worked there because they was just so sweet and nice and just beautiful smiles and just so eager to help and talk to us, and it was just really an amazing time. It really, really is. And I'm just really thankful for my friends because I wouldn't really want to go nowhere else, really. Like, let me get emotional. If I really wouldn't, like, I'm just really thankful for them. Okay. And I just hope that we all just, stay friends for a long time. And, there's a lot, of tea. And, there's a lot that goes into it with friends and stuff. But, yeah, I wouldn't want to go anywhere with anybody else but them. So, yeah. It was really, really lovely time. And just shitloads of laughs. And this makeup looks too damn good to cry. So let me take it back. How dare you even gift the people that? They're so disrespectful of Fenty Beauty. I'm sorry, Rihanna. I actually bought the when you sung Mariah Carey Hero online, so don't be too mad at me. That was so mean. So yes, it was beautiful. I'm excited about traveling. The passport, oh my gosh, this whole passport situation was a nightmare. They took me through the ringer. But my girl Sunset, she pushed through as a strong black woman. Very well-rounded woman. And sis definitely pushed through. I'll actually put their information down there in the bottom bar below. I'll try to get all their Twitter, Instagrams, and Facebook, but at least I'll get one or the other, of them. So yeah, that was pretty much the gist of my whole trip in Punta Cana. Would I go again? Yes. Do I want to go back to that resort? If I go again, hell yes. Because I'm sure the same people are going to be there. Which is like, hey, what's up? I'm back in black. Yes. Wonder what kind of hair I'm going to have next time, child. Who knows? So I'm just, I'm very excited. I was very excited, very blessed. And I didn't really want to leave. I kind of... Oh, one more thing. One more con, and I think this is the biggest con to the trip. The resort that we went to was an all-adult resort. And so it was a lot of adult... It was just adults there specifically. And it was mainly white people there specifically. Y'all know I don't care. I love everybody. But obviously, me being who I am, and me walking around every day, being who I am, and living in the skin, and all this is going on in my head, and being, gay and all that kind of stuff. I know it's going to be a lot of people that don't necessarily like me, or like anybody that looks like me. When I tell y'all, the white people there that was on vacation or whatever they was doing, they gave us some of the most nastiest stares and the dirtiest looks. When we spoke to them, they did not speak back. It was awful. It was completely awful. And then when we were getting ready to leave, a whole slew of like college kids came, a whole bunch of little white kids or whatever, and we saw them like doing all kinds of stuff, just throw up and broken glass, and it's just a shame how they treat not everybody, but how, you know, my people is treated. You know how black people, so those folks are black, most of them, how black folks and indigenous folks and Latino folks are treated. Like, it is just amazing. Like, somebody has to clean that up, but you don't care. You know, you just here on vacation, just wilding out, acting a fool. But while you breaking glass and throwing up, somebody's coming right behind you cleaning that up. It's just like, have some self-respect. But the white people that was there, they were not friendly at all. I don't know. I don't want to call them racist, but they definitely act like they never seen black people before in their life. And it was just absolutely, it was just insane to kind of see that. I'm like, this is 2018. Like, it was almost as if Faith made mention of this. She said it was almost as if they didn't expect for us to be here, or we didn't belong. Like, how did they afford to come on this trip or something? We made payments every month. Every time we got paid, we made payments. It was tough, it was hard, but we made payments and we got through. So that's how we got there, sir. It was just very uncomfortable sometimes at the resort, but the people was lovely. The people who worked there was lovely. It was just, I don't know. Y'all know I love everybody. I'm not racist. I love everybody who loved me. It's not about that, but it's just simply about it was just so weird. It was so weird. I mean, I get looks and stares and such down here in my hometown in South Carolina, in Spartanburg. But it was to a different level. I don't know where those folks come from, child. They obviously never heard of BET or Love and Hip Hop Miami. And with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaka. Mr. Chalaka, Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld, Instagram and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King was here. Chase King on Facebook. All that good stuff. All my social media moments. And my friends' social media handles and all that will be in the bottom bar below. I love you guys to pieces. And yeah, thank God, thank you so much if you watch this video, thank God, always, but thank you if you watch this long ass video. But yeah, so just wanted to talk about everything, and yeah, so anyway, stay tuned for part 2 of Love and Hip Hop Miami, child, of the reunion. We're gonna see what it gives. But let me catch you with no shit tomorrow.